very, very, very different. I have been writing about
Congrats.
people
You did it.
writing about people, essentially what they were doing is looking for happiness through something they buy, right? And I watched this over and over. I told many stories of people kind of just this process. Years before, my connection to the tuba came in 2011 when I was at the LA Times for 10 years. I wrote two stories about the tuba in Mexican LA. The tuba in Mexican LA is just huge. It's a very, very important instrument, largely because it's the basis of many backyard parties, which is kind of like the basis of social life in Mexican immigrant LA. And people began to hire bands because they had a tuba in them, because it showed as immigrants that they had arrived economically. You have a big golden or silver tuba. Oh my God! Everyone.
You see the posters. You see the posters, and they would always feature for bands at an upcoming party. It would always be the tuba.
The tuba was a big
Absolutely.
deal, and I wrote that story. And I wrote all the trumpet players were switching to the tuba because they made more money. And I wrote that story. And then the very next day, the band director called me from one of these high schools in a Mexican part of Los Angeles and said, "This is true. This is all true what you're writing. Did you know that all our tubas are being stolen because of this very phenomenon?" And sure enough, I wrote another story, placing two stories about the tuba on the front page of the Los Angeles Times, some kind of record, I'm sure, about how all these tubas were being stolen because of the and being probably sold. Not people saying, "Were they melting them down?" No, they're selling them because you could get several $1,000s for these things. And after that, I just began interviewing tuba players for reasons I could not explain to you. I just know, but in 30 plus years of being a journalist, I know that if you follow people who are doing something for the pure love of it, not for any great dream of fame or wealth, but simply because they love doing it, and it's such an exciting thing to watch, for them to feel themselves getting better at it. If you follow those kinds of people, you will find great stories. And for the next 10 years, 12 years, as I was writing about heroin and OxyContin, I would occasionally do interviews with tuba players all over America. And I no offense, I interviewed many tuba players. I'm not sure how I missed you is the thing. I'm thinking, I don't, anyway.
There's going to be an addendum in the next edition of the book. It's about this thick.
Yeah. and a picture of Scott, saying, "Sorry, Scott." Anyway, I interviewed all these tuba players, and some of them were like, these very renowned guys. And then when the Least of Us came out, I told my editor, or my agent, I said, I can't write another book about people killing themselves for pleasure. And I got to do. And she said, "Why don't you write up? See what book you might be able to write about the tuba." And the whole time I don't play the tuba. I cannot play a note on the instrument. I don't know much.
Should we do that tonight?
yeah. Later, man. Later. No, but then I just said, okay, the point of journalism is not to write about what you know. It's to write about what you don't know, but you can find out all about it. And so that led to and I just didn't know where I was going with it for the longest time. And the stories of the people, the tuba players, then the band directors, were what kind of got me going. And I proved once again what I have known for a long time, that if you follow people and tell the stories of, follow people who are doing something because they really love it and not because they want to be famous or rich, then you will find some amazing stories. And that's kind of what led to the perfect tuba.
Yeah, and I mean, I remember I grew up in Los Angeles.
Yeah.